54-year-old Tod Diminno was last seen Wednesday, September 28th. Police believe Diminno may have traveled to New Haven, Connecticut for a concert. He's driving a red 2006 Honda Civic with license plate JSY 3391. Diminno is described as a 5'10", 160 pounds, with brown hair and a full beard. Anyone with information, call police.
A family one step closer to closure tonight. The Allegheny County Medical Examiner has identified the man found inside a vehicle in the Allegheny River this afternoon.
If you guys want to see how we got to this point, stay tuned because this is one episode you are not going to want to miss.
Day 1 and 2, we concentrated our search efforts in areas where we had not previously searched.
So a year ago, when we came here with Jacob and Lindsay from Chaos Divers, we focused on the North Shore, basically from here all the way up to Sharpsburg. Today, we're gonna tie up a bunch of loose ends. 1, 2, 3, 33, 34. There's 50 plus cars here easily in this one spot. There's another one. Really old though, that's 70. This is a great dumping spot right here. 2, 3. I think there's more out here. There's 3. So we have 2 more, that's 96. Look at that, look at that. Would you look at that? That's a car.
Is that like a newer one?
That's a newer-ish one, yeah. Oh, that's on there, good. Guys, there's still so much unfinished business right here in Pittsburgh left for us to do. Stay tuned because you are not going to want to miss it.
Diminno went missing on September 28th, and she's devastated he was found this way. Search and recovery dive teams discovered him in his car in the Allegheny River. Adventures with Purpose says this is their 26th case they solved in 2 years.
Good morning and welcome to day 4 in our search for 70-year-old Janet Walsh and 78-year-old Bunnie Lee. Not to mention, yesterday we discovered 100 vehicles underwater right here in the city of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Kicker, we also have Jacob and Lindsay with Chaos Divers who drove overnight to come help us, to dive with us, to come help us uncover more cars possibly. They're gonna be able to assist us. We also have a river rescue who's gonna be out as well as Pittsburgh PD. They are here to lend a hand for whatever it is that we need. So we have a killer day today and who knows what we're gonna uncover. Oh, nice officially meeting you, Jerry.
Nice
Doug.
meeting you. Doug, yes.
Yeah.
Nice to see you again. Good to see you.
So we know we have one isolated car, like 3 baseballs down right here.
On this side?
Yeah.
We put them there.
Oh, right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's actually 2 there.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's our training cars.
Okay.
Because we
All
actually
right.
go from the base, we train on those cars.
Okay. All right.
Those cars are good to go.
Well, then we're gonna do the one right there behind the park.
Okay.
There's one right there behind the park first, we'll do.
All right there. So.
And then from this bridge to that bridge, we have 50, 60 cars out there. One isolated one down there where my buoy still is. So that'll be one first car, second car, and then we'll come up with a plan to just go from car to car as best as we can to determine what we have out there. What I was thinking of is, since there's a ball game down there at the stadium today that's getting started, we'll dive on that car first. Okay. I already have a buoy on it. So We actually have our dive gear on Jacob's boat. That way when we put in, we're really efficient. We're out there, really efficient on these bigger bodies of water. There's the car, right behind Heinz Field. There it is.
Discovered him in his car in the Allegheny River.
All right, what's your bet on make, model, year?
Oh, there's no telling.
I mean, you look at that
There's
image.
no
You could
telling.
do it. You
All
could
right,
do it.
okay. It's upside down. Look at that.
All right, is it a boy or a girl, Mr. Sonogram Reader?
Oh, I say this one is a four-wheel, four-door. Honda Accord.
Okay. What year?
2003.
I guess we'll see. Dive her down, dive her down.
is a truck. It's a Honda. I don't even know. The side, our side, is a truck.
Honda. There's somebody inside.
There is?
Yeah. JS Y3391. I think it's a female, and she's floating on the upside down vehicle. The window is open on the driver's side. It'll have to be secured. Every tire is capable. The back window is secure. I can't see the front windshield.
54-year-old Tod Diminno was last seen Wednesday, September 28th. Police believe Diminno may have traveled to New Haven, Connecticut for a concert. He's driving a red 2006 Honda Civic with license plate JSY3391. Diminno is described as a 5'10", 160 pounds, with brown hair and a full beard. Anyone with information, call police.
He has really long hair. So,
Okay.
yeah.
I seen a medallion of some sort.
Yeah.
Some shiny thing, and I just,
Yeah,
When I
I figured it
see
was a
long
female.
hair,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
when I
he's
looked
got-
at the body,
he's got long
I
hair.
thought it was a female. So
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah, it's okay.
This in the grand scheme of things is a really easy recovery. The most important thing is because the window's open, I definitely recommend removing him prior to the vehicle being recovered. What you're actually seeing right now is because River Rescue was with us, they were out here ready to assist us with what we've uncovered. The typical process would be us uncovering it, us reaching out to law enforcement, and law enforcement coming out, they're assessing it, then they have to dispatch the divers, but that's not the case here. The divers are already here. So we're waiting for homicide to show up. The dive team will already be set up when homicide and the brass give the go-ahead. So there's a little bit of a change of a flow in the way things normally happen with our solved cases.
Appears to be, gosh, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if it would be something where he just drove in, or if it's something where,
Yeah, so
God
for-
forbid, you know, if he
Right.
has like a stab wound. Or,
Yeah. So for us, it's always worst case scenario
Gunshots,
until, same thing for you guys. It's always worst case scenario until proven otherwise.
Yeah. So yeah, we treat everything as a homicide till it's not. So
Yeah.
If you had to guess, would you say the vehicle went in here, or do you?
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
he couldn't have
So
floated that
so
far
with the
off?
vehicle right here, it definitely went in this area. Was he driving over here? Could have been. Did he drive off over here? Because we know the river's flowing that way.
Yeah.
It came in this immediate area for sure. It's always my recommendation that if we have the ability to protect and preserve the integrity of the evidence in the vehicle, let's remove the body, because we don't know what's going to happen during a recovery.
Yeah.
And the last thing you want to do is lose the body.
Yeah.
If that's possible, we do that. If not, we'll take the appropriate measures to secure the window and keep eyes on it. We are working with a wall there, a 5-foot wall that's pretty aggressive. So there's a lot of different things that can happen on a recovery. You can't account for all those variables. And then also, what kind of equipment can you get down here? I definitely, in this scenario, would recommend a rotator. That gives us all of the advantages of recovering. Anything less than a rotator, there's going to be some significant struggles. If this was just a standard stolen vehicle, bring whatever you want down here. We could tear it up and pulling it out. But this, you don't want to. You want to maintain the integrity of the contents of the vehicle at all times. So what's going to happen now, we're going to try to recover him inconspicuously. You know, we have tens of thousands of people that are at this game, coming to this game. The game starts in an hour and a half. We're going to do our best to recover him out of the vehicle, concealed onto the boat, take him back down to the River Rescue headquarters. We're going to recover this car either tonight or in the morning. That way, tens of thousands of people, they have no clue what's going on. Not only is it best case scenario to recover him before the recovery because we can't account for what's going to go wrong, it's best in protecting the privacy of what's going on here, as well as, you know, protecting, you know, the public's optics. And, you know, we're not trying to, you know, let the public see something like that.
Another thing that we're going to do with their dive team is advise them as they go down and assess the situation a little bit further.
The most important thing that I really want to showcase right now is the fact that the Homicide Division, River Rescue, are utilizing our expertise. They're going off of our recommendations. They understand that we are very, very knowledgeable when it comes to underwater vehicle forensics removal, as well as the vehicle removals themselves. And, you know, just the overall processes and what they encompass, the things that can go right, the things that can go wrong. And we've discussed some of those things, and they are absolutely here to lean on our knowledge and our expertise every step of the way. And what that's going to amount to is a really, really successful recovery process. There's a family that's now going to have answers. And that's the most critical point of this all. Once this is conducted, you know, safely and efficiently, at the end of this, there's a family that has answers.
And you're clear at this time.
Roger that, thank you.
They're trying to remove him right now.
Copy that.
Okay, what are you doing right now? Sarah wants to know.
Right now, we're trying to get the door open because I don't know if we can get them out the window. What we might have to do shortly is come up and regroup on how to get this guy out.
He's too big. Where he's in the vehicle right now, he's stuck there.
I say at this point, because we tried, that would be the most efficient way to do it. But because now we know for sure that the probability of him coming out is not likely, I think to do it in a nice controlled extraction in the vehicle is the best, especially for the divers. And there's no sense in struggling unnecessarily.
Hey, and we'll talk with your diver. Well, I think me and him will have the same talk.
And he said the same thing when he came up. He was like, he's really confident in the fact that he is to the state where he's bloated, and he's pretty strong, you're pretty strong, he's not coming out. As long as we have the right piece of equipment in here to extract the vehicle out, flawless.
I think it would be good, maybe my 100-pound lift bag, if we were to blow it up into the window to contain him in.
Yes, I like that. So it's upside down, so it's ideal for rigging. So we're gonna rig. We'll rig whichever two wheels you get to. It doesn't matter. Even if it's the wrong side, spinning it and breaking it free from the bottom is gonna be less tension on the pool.
A family one step closer to closure tonight. The Allegheny County Medical Examiner has identified the man found inside a vehicle in the Allegheny River this afternoon.
Locked in. Okay, sounds good to me.
On the bottom. Got it. It's getting situated here.
Take your time. Can you see the Jacob?
I don't have Jacob just yet.
Okay. Let me know if you can see the car.
Yep, I've got nothing around me just yet. I've got the rope in my left hand.
All right, want to take it and swim right?
Swimming to the right. Looks like I am on the passenger side rear.
Passenger side rear, okay. Can you see Jacob yet or no?
Not yet.
Okay, no problem.
If you want to give me a little slack.
Yep, let me know when to stop. I'll just keep beating it, let me know.
All right. Passenger side front now.
Do you need more line?
I'm okay right now.
Okay.
All right, I am holding passenger side front wheel.
Okay.
Let you know when I run across Jacob.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't found him. I think it's the Honda Civic. Driver's side window. Because I think he was going to tie him to the seat.
Yeah. I'm going to work my way around the front of the vehicle here.
Okay, do you need more slack?
Yeah, give me just a little slack.
Okay, take it out.
I've got Jacob working to get the gentleman secured.
Got it. Is he still working on the driver's window?
I think he may be up getting stuff off the buoy.
Oh yeah, I think they dropped some of the line down on the vehicle.
Because I'm not seeing any, I'm not seeing his light. Now, passenger side front wheel.
Okay.
I'm going to back off, give Jacob a little room to do what he needs to do.
Alright.
Strap through one of the webs on the rim. So it looks like we got two tow straps through webs on wheels on each side. I think we're all rigged.
Mooney said he thinks it's all rigged.
Good, he's all rigged.
So their diver is up, John?
Yep.
So he's hooking something up to the buoy. I think then this other little dinghy's going to bring something over and clip it. So I think are they done with the diving aspect of it?
Okay. If you just want to give me a little bit of tension.
Okay.
I'm going to left hand swim right to get away from the car, and whenever it looks good for you, I'll come on up.
All right. Left hand, swim right.
Left hand swimming right.
Hey, Sergeant, how are you? There we go.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Inside, York looks different without you. I find that all that I want to do is close my to you. New York looks different without you. I've been walking around thinking about this distance and how I am missing, but I feel so close to you. Taking my time, letting this river gush and be wide. So moving, and I need just a minute to be doing nothing. New York looks different without you. I find that all that I want to do is close my eyes, breathe and try to feel close to you. New York looks different without you. I've been walking around thinking about this distance and how I am missing, but I feel so close to you. So moving, and I need just a minute to be doing nothing. New York looks different without you. I find that all that I want to do is close my eyes, breathe, try to feel close to you. New York looks different without you. I've been walking around thinking about this distance and how I am missing, but I feel so close to you.
Unfortunately, what we're hearing is that there was a note left. This is most likely a self-harm scenario. We don't know that for sure, but that's what this is looking like.
Feel it in every part of my bones.
Well, you know, at least the family knows where he's at, and they can put him to rest properly, so.
We still got a lot of work left to do. We're gonna be here for a while.
The Zelienople Police Department says he was reported missing on September 30th and was last seen on September 28th. The dive team involved says they were in the area working on 2 different missing persons cases when they discovered the car underwater near the North Shore.
Sierra Reynolds says Diminno went missing on September 28th, and she's devastated he was found this way.
He is one of the most caring people I've ever met, one of the most interesting characters.
Sierra Reynolds was friends with Diminno for 15 years. They met at his gift shop, Harmony Emporium in Harmony.
Tod was fascinated with the 3 rivers connecting, and this isn't how we wanted him to be found, but honestly, like, we have the closure.
Reynolds says Diminno was a great friend, but an even greater father to his young daughter, who always brought a smile to his face. Reynolds wants him to know
just how loved and how special he is, and how all of his friends are going to keep his spirit alive at a high altitude for the rest of our lives.